is Geraldine Capago from Bsed English 2B. So for today, I will be having a teaching demonstration, and for the main objective of this demonstration is at the end of the lesson, the students will differentiate the active and passive voice, construct a sentence in an active and passive voice, and to share into the class the importance in studying and the correct foundation in terms of sentence construct. Good morning, class. So, let us pray first. Okay, so good morning again, class. Okay, let me check first your attendance. Okay, so there's no one absent for today. Good job. But before we start our lesson, let us have a recall what we discussed yesterday. Who can recall it? Okay, Mr. Chavez, stand. Okay, very good. Okay, it's all about the verb action. So what do you mean by that? Verb action, it is a verb that describes an action like run, jump, playing, writing, climbing. That is the verb action. Okay, class? So before we move on to our next lesson, let's have an activity first. Okay, are you ready for that? Okay, so I will group the class into two. So I have here a pictures, and all you have to do is to guess what the pictures have emphasized or what is to be shown. Okay? Okay. So this is the pictures that I had shown. So guess it. Okay, what is it? Okay, so 1 point for the girls and 2 points for the boys. Okay, very good. So the winner for today is the boys. They got a 5 points. Good job, guys. Okay, as what you've seen to the pictures that I have shown earlier, what do you notice about it? What do you think? Do you guess what is our next lesson for today? Can you guess? Who will the class to volunteer? What is the pictures wants to deliver to us? It's all about an active and passive voice. So our lesson again for today is all about active and passive voice. Are you ready for that lesson? Okay, so we will start about that. Okay, I have here some visuals that you can read. Voice. Voice is a quality of a verb that shows whether the subject is the doer of the action or the receiver. So meaning voice is the subject that also a receiver, and maybe she also a doer of the action. Okay, active voice. Active voice is used to indicate that the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action. For example, Mom read a novel in 1 day. Tom painted the entire house. So the subject of the sentence is being first intro before the doer of the action. Get it, class? Okay, let's proceed to passive voice. Okay, passive voice. Passive voice is used to indicate that the subject is the receiver instead of the doer of the action. For examples is the house was remodeled by the homeowner. So as you can see, the subject is in the last part of the sentence. The house was remodeled by the homeowner. So the doer of the action is being the first sentence that that moving on by the subject. Okay, the report has been sent by me. Also, the subject here is in the last part of the sentence. The doer of the action is being into after the doer of the action and the subject. Okay, did you understand, class? Okay, very good. Examples about the active and passive voice sentences. So, read it, class. Okay. The guests enjoyed the party. So, the first sentence, this is the active voice. Remember, class, the subject is being intro before the doer of the action. Okay? Okay. Next, the party was enjoyed by the guests. This is also the passive. It's also the passive because the guest is being the subject is being the last part of the sentence. Okay. They are painting the walls. This is also a passive because the subject is being first intro in the sentence. Second is the walls are being painted by them. Okay, so the subject here is in the last part of the sentence and the doer of the action is in the first sentence. Okay, class. Okay, class, did you understand about our lesson for today? Did you differentiate what is the active and the passive? What is their difference? Okay, good job, guys. So for further to assist you our lesson for today, let's have an activity. If you really understand what is the differences between the two of them, okay? Okay. Further to assist you, let's have an activity. If you really understand our lesson for today, if you really differentiate what is the passive and active voice. Okay, class, who will volunteer? Read the number 1 first. Okay, what is it? Okay, very good. Number 2. Okay, very good. Very good, guys. So, I think you really understand about our lesson for today. So, our next activity is you get one half sheet of paper, then write the sentence and identify them. What is the active and passive voice? I will be giving you 10 minutes to answer that and pass it to me because I will be the one to check your activity. Okay? Okay. Okay, time's up. So please pass your paper because I will be going to check that. Okay, so it seems like that you truly understand about our lesson for today. So again, what is the importance of studying in this active and passive voice? Okay, stand up, Mr. Almo. Okay, very good. Studying active and passive voice is very important, especially in writing. Active voice is being by the authors in writing fictions, and while the passive voice it adds more descriptions and help writers to have a more meaningful ideas. Okay? So for your assignment for today is differentiate the active and passive voice and give them examples in each of the voices. Okay, got it? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, guys, and good luck.